Today we will be setting up Outlook 2016 with an email address where the domain name entries do not have the automatic email configuration set properly. We can still set it up, however it does take a few extra steps. As you can see, I have Outlook open, and this is a clean configuration with no email addresses currently configured. The first thing we're going to do is click File in the upper left-hand corner. This brings up the Account Information page. We'll click on the big Account Settings button, and then Account Settings again. This brings up the Email Accounts account setting. You can see that there are no email addresses currently configured. So what we're going to do is click on this New button to add one. This brings up the Add Account screen. Since we know that the automatic configuration DNS entries are not configured, we will click this Manual Setup button, and then we will click Next. We will choose the POP or IMAP option on account type, and then click Next. The first field that says your name, you will enter your name as you'd like it to appear on outgoing email. In this case, we're setting this up for Bob somebody. The next field is Bob's email address. In this case, it's bob@CyVon.com. For account type, we should set this to IMAP. For incoming mail server, we'll enter mail.cyvon.com. And for outgoing mail server, we'll enter the same address, mail.cyvon.com. The username needs to be your entire email address. Some versions of Outlook will only put the first section, in this case Bob. However, it does need to be the entire email address. For password, we'll enter Bob's email password. This may be different than the password you use to log onto your computer. We will then click More Settings, and we will go to the Outgoing Server tab and check this box that says My Outgoing Server requires authentication. We will leave this Use Same Settings as my incoming mail server as selected. We can then click OK on that box. Now that everything is configured, we can click Next on this window. As you can see, Bob's inbox is selected, and Bob has 6 emails in his inbox. That concludes configuring a CyVon email address in Outlook 2016 using the manual settings.